Michael Sam was hailed as a trailblazing athlete for the team and the Montreal community by General Manager Jim Popp. And you might remember Sam was the first openly gay player to be drafted into the NFL. Michael Sam joins me live right now from Montreal. Well, looks like Canada is ready to welcome you. Are you ready, Michael Sam, to welcome the cold that you're going to feel in this country?
I'm excited. I'm excited to be here. I'm embracing everything, the cold, the heat in the summer, but I'm just excited to be given the opportunity to play football again.
You know what? I was listening to that news conference, and it took a while before reporters started asking you about your sexual orientation. Are you sick of being referred to as the first openly gay athlete drafted by the NFL? Are you just tired of it, or are you proud of it? What is it?
I'm used to it. That's what it is. I'm just used to it by now. All year it's been about that, but hopefully here in Montreal it just be strictly how Michael Sam does in playing football.
And I heard you say that. I just want to play football. Do you want to play football in the CFL, or do you really want to play football in the NFL?
I want to play football wherever it is. I want to just play football. I've been given a great opportunity to play with the Montreal Alouettes, and I'm excited to be here. Hopefully in the future that the NFL door will be open, but right now I'm focusing on here in Montreal Alouettes.
You know, you love the thought of being in Montreal. I know you're going to learn how to speak French. One of the things you said at your news conference was, if you see me on the street, stop me and say hello. Are you that kind of athlete? Are you the kind of guy who's going to talk to kids, who's going to sign autographs, who's really going to embrace the community that is now embracing you?
I'm that type of person. That's who I am. That's who I always been. I like to interact with fans. I love the interaction, and hopefully the Montreal community will just interact with me if they see me. If you see me walking along the streets, in the subway, wherever, just talk to me. If you want pictures, just ask for a picture. You want an autograph? Hey, I'm happy to serve.
And you know what? Now that you've asked for it, you'll probably get it. I do also want to ask you what kind of teammate you are. You might be a great guy out on the street talking to fans. What kind of team player are you?
Well, you know, I've been a part of so many. My school has taught me to try to be a leader, and off the field, I like to joke around, I like to have fun, but on the field, on game day, I'm focused, I'm locked in. I want to do whatever I have to do to help my team win the game. I'm focused, I'm a focused guy, and I like to see myself as a leader.
And how focused has your team been on your play rather than your sexual orientation? Because I suppose, you know, when you first came out, you did refer to it as saying it was a bit of a scary environment, but you knew your teammates would have your back. Is that the same kind of thing you're looking for there in Montreal?
Well, absolutely. After a couple of weeks being, at first, clearly it's going to be a little scary at first, but now being on two former teams, I have no doubt that Montreal, my teammates are going to just accept me and just focus on win games.
You know, one of the things that nobody ever asks for is to become a role model. You probably went into football because you love to play football, right?
Yes, ma'am, I do. I'm from Texas.
You're from Texas. Say no more. And now all of a sudden, you're this guy who's got to be the role model. You've got to be responsible. You've got to be all these things that maybe you didn't sign up for. How well is that sitting on your very broad shoulders?
Well, you know, it's my responsibility. It is a responsibility now, and my responsibility is to help my team win games and just to help make sure that I'm a stand-up guy in the community and on the field. And I don't want to be painted any other way. I want to be known as a good guy, a good leader.
Being part of that leadership, though, do you want to be known as a spokesperson for, you know, athletes coming out, feeling and owning their own truths?
No, I want to be known for, you know, the person who helps his community out any way he can, and clearly to help his team any way he can. So I don't need to be that spokesperson, but I just wanted to do what I can, whenever I have an opportunity to do and to help. That's what I want to be known for.
You know what? You seem like a really good guy. It just comes across.
I need to come meet me.
That's an invitation. If you're throwing down the gauntlet, I'm picking it up. I do want to ask you this one final question. Do you like French fries with gravy and cheese kind of melted all over it?
You know, I love food in general.
All right. I know in Texas you do great barbecue. Well, in Montreal they do great poutine. At some point, say to your teammates, I want to go for poutine and a beer. And you know what? You'll probably have a great conversation over those two things. I thank you for your time.
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
I was newly